Here are the 5 best breakfast food combos for all-day energy, fat loss, muscle growth, and preventing you from getting hungry when you're on a diet. As busy Muslim parents and professionals, it's key that we have energy all day long and that we are the role model, the father figure or the mother figure that our kids can look up to by being healthy, by being energetic, and by being the best version of ourselves. Here are my 5 favorite fast, convenient, healthy breakfasts that help you with your energy, preventing hunger, and of course, building an amazing body, inshallah. The first food combo is eggs and fat-free Greek yogurt. This is an amazing combination. These two foods are good in and of themselves because the eggs have some healthy fats and good micronutrients as well as plenty of protein, and the fat-free Greek yogurt has a ton of protein and is super low calorie. Just be mindful of the eggs because the fats can pack a lot of calories, and in some cases you might want to do egg whites instead if you're trying to keep the fats and the calories down, which is very common on a weight loss diet. Best part is these foods are super convenient. You can get pre-made hard-boiled eggs anywhere. That way, even when you're traveling, you can easily grab them from the store. Same thing with sugar-free Greek yogurt, fat-free Greek yogurt, and that way you can get your low-calorie, high-protein breakfast anywhere that's going to keep you full for the long term. This is also a great sahur if you're fasting. Best part is it's going to give you energy and keep you full, and your body's going to switch into fat burning mode where you're going to be burning fat all day long for energy because you're in a calorie deficit. You've gotten in your protein to prevent yourself from losing muscle, and everything is going to work smooth, inshallah. Number 2, sweet potato, honey, and protein shake. This is one of my favorite breakfasts. The only thing is the sweet potato can take a long time to make, so it's best to prep this on the weekend. You get all the sweet potato ready, and all you got to do is just heat it up in the morning, have it with a protein shake, put some honey, put some cinnamon and salt on the sweet potato too, and it gives you this amazing energy kick that lasts a long time. Instead of crashing, you're going to do really well. Just make sure you measure the quantity of honey to be appropriate for your goals so you're not overdoing the sugar too much. And same thing with the quantity of sweet potato and protein shake. This is an amazing pre-workout breakfast. It's going to give you a great workout, a great pump, and amazing energy for business, for family, for everything all day long. And again, the reason why this works well is because we're combining complex carbs with lean proteins. Number 3 is fresh fruit and protein shake. Sometimes we don't have time to prep the sweet potato on the weekend, or we forgot, life gets busy, life gets hectic, so you can just grab a piece of fruit. You could do a banana, you could do 2 to 3 dates. Just don't overdo that because there's a ton of calories in the dates. You could also do some strawberries, which are really low calorie if you're really hungry but you don't have time to prep anything. Just be mindful that while the fruits are going to keep you much fuller, much longer than fruit juice would, they're not going to keep you as long as the sweet potato or the eggs and Greek yogurt, so it's kind of more of an emergency snack. But you do this with a protein shake, and you do this in the right quantities for your goals, and it's the perfect complex carbs and lean proteins to give you all day energy, get you in a calorie deficit, get you burning fat all day long, get you losing weight, and help you feel really good with some good micronutrients and healthy breakfast in the morning. Number 4, oatmeal, fruit, and protein shake. Now, I used to eat oatmeal every single morning, but I don't eat oatmeal anymore because I personally get bloated from it. It's typically recommended that you do a gluten-free, ideally organic, even sprouted oatmeal. Organic, once again, because they do spray something called glyphosate on the non-organic and the gluten oats. You want to get the highest quality oats possible because the low quality, cheap, quicker oats, again, they got glyphosate, they got a lot of gluten. There's a lot of people who would disagree if that's actually bad for you or not, but just do your research and just test it on yourself, regardless of what they say in the scientific studies. If you eat it and you feel fine, even the Quaker oats, then I guess you're fine. But if you need the ultra top quality oatmeal and even then you still feel bloated, then you should probably cut out oats and just stick with the sweet potato because you don't want anything that makes you bloated. Everybody's digestive system is different. SubhanAllah, Allah created us different. So all these arguments where people argue, super pro something, super against something, there are a lot of individual differences. The only real universals are establishing the principles of the macros, the calorie deficit, but then even then people respond better to different macro ratios. And in addition to that, again, it's all about the foods and how your body processes them, and it needs to be relative to everything else. I know it's getting complex, but oatmeal, fruit, protein shake, if you don't get bloated, it's amazing for energy, insulin sensitivity, fat loss, staying full. If you get bloated from it, then avoid it because the bloating is bad for you and you don't want to feel bloated and gassy all day long. And number 5, one of my favorites, although it takes a long time to make, so this is the only one on this list that's not convenient, fast, and easy, is going to be egg whites, lean meat with taco seasoning, and potatoes. So this is basically just like chorizo and eggs. What I typically do is I'll do 16 ounces of egg whites, which is like 50 grams of protein, which most of you are going to need a lot less than that, like maybe 8 ounces depending on the person, plus or minus, right? And then I'll do 4 ounces of lean grass-fed beef, so again 93 to 96%, or maybe some lean ground turkey or lean ground chicken, put some taco seasoning on it, boom, it's super delicious. Air fry some potatoes. I'll usually do 8 to 12 ounces for myself, for my needs, and from there I'll put some salt on that. You don't even need to use oil or anything because it's nice and crispy. It's delicious, chorizo and eggs, but it just takes a really long time to make. So it's good for like a weekend breakfast that you're having with your family or something like that. But if it's perfect macros, it's great for pre-workout. You're gonna feel absolutely amazing. And these are the healthy breakfasts in contrast with the unhealthy breakfast that I posted about the other day that you should avoid. These are the ones that you should try to see which one works best for you with your schedule, your taste buds, how you feel on a daily basis, your performance in the gym, everything else. So try these out, share this with a friend. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know what questions you have and what other foods that you like, and we want to know if it's bad or not relative to your goals. Give you as much information as possible and give you the best answer possible in the comments. And if you need help structuring the exact quantities and specifics for your meal plan, for your fat loss, for your lifestyle, for your health, then go ahead and comment with the word M3 below. We're going to send you all the details on our Modern Muslim Method coaching program and how we can help you to lock in the perfect custom meal plan for your taste buds, for your physical needs, for your mental needs, for your cravings, literally everything. In addition to the right exercise plan, sustainable healthy habits habits around your lifestyle, and high performance routines around business, family, deen, everything we need to lock in the most ideal and healthiest version of you physically, mentally, spiritually. This is what we specialize in. We would love to help you if you're interested. Comment M3 below to learn all the information about our program. Assalamu alaikum.